What up, team? We're going to be doing some polecat prep today. New inner tie rods and alignment. These just be going out on me. The inner gets play in this part. I'm going to try to show it. Found the lower control arm is loose. Oh boy, it's loose. Oi. I probably look insane right now. Inner tie rod is replaced. Lower control arm is tight. Car on the ground to the alignment rack. Oh, it's already loose. Let's go. Yeah. All right, team. So I think we're going to go to like 1/2 degree. Rear end is done being adjusted. Just under 1/2 degree. Camber, about 1/2 degree of toe in. Just a little front toe out, and we're good to go. Final on car prep is going to be oil change on the supercharger, and replacing both of my rear axles. Pulling the oil filter out here. Fill plug for the supercharger, which is also the dipstick for it. Getting the car up in the air. Removing the drain plug for the oil pan. The drain plug for the supercharger oil here. Tightening that back down. I zip tie it up to hold it out of the way. I put Teflon tape on my drain plug due to the fact that my oil pan is re-tapped, and I just kind of do that to prevent it from leaking. I run Valvoline VR1 20W50, and I put 8 quarts of it in the car. Now we're moving on to my rear axles. I got to remove the exhaust to get the driver's side axle out. I wanted to add that I'm replacing the axles because they're starting to make noise, and I know that they leaked all the grease out of them. These axle nuts off real quick. The flathead screwdriver there, I use it to hold the hubs in place while I break the axle bolts loose. Air hammer making light work of the old axles. Little wire brush and grease action. Get them in just enough to get some threads on, and then drive it in with the Milwaukee. Torque spec for those is setting 3. Popped out the lower control arm bolt to get the axle on the diff there. I marked the bolts with a paint pen so I would not lose the alignment. Exhaust back in. Dropped the nut. No nuts around. Wheeled over the jack with my foot, grabbed my mag down a stick, grabbed a nut off the jack, and we're good to go. Let her eat. Great success. Alright, so I just got everything laid out. All of the things I'm going to bring to the drift event this weekend. Vacuum lines, methanol line, 1-inch radiator hose, front brake lines, diff stuff, the end of an axle for emergencies, thermostat, expansion tank, upper radiator hoses, new belt for the supercharger, spacers, spare angle kit parts, fluid, brake fluid and diff fluid, oil, power steering fluid, methanol, coolant. So 1, 2, 3. All these are stickers. Those are all the new tires I'm bringing. These are some scrub that I can get some laps out of as well. The Yeti, gotta have the bev, tools, chairs, couplers, a clamp, canopies. Can't forget about helmets. Pair of axles here, my jack. I got Gustavo already loaded up in the car. And now I guess it's just take all this stuff and put it into the cars. So I'm driving a smaller event. I'll only have this car and I'll not have so many wheels and tires, and I won't bring the cooler and stuff like that. But for this event, a 2-day, bigger track, I have the support vehicle and I have Gustavo, boom, packed up. Garage is now empty is what the car's looking like. Got the canopy, 2 wheels in the back seat, electric tools, 2 wheels in the trunk, chair, more tools, ramps. I have a small jack on the floor on this side in the CRV, 2 tires unmounted, pair of scrubs, cooler, another chair, some jack stands. All the fluids are in here. Mr. Gustavo has a big jack for me, and now I'm just gonna go finish packing up.